Have you ever felt like you didn't quite fit in? Maybe because of the way you talk or where you're from? Well, this is a story about a girl named Maya, and how the one thing people made fun of her for ended up being her superpower. Maya had just moved to a new city, and everything felt different. The streets, the food, and especially the way people talked. Back home, her accent was just, well, the way everyone spoke. But here it made her stand out like a neon sign. In her new school, some kids would mimic her, stretching out her vowels and laughing. "Say that again," they'd tease. Maya started to shrink. She spoke less in class, ate her lunch alone, and felt a knot of anxiety in her stomach every morning. Her voice, once something she never thought about, now felt like a heavy weight. One sunny afternoon, Maya's class went on a field trip to a large, sprawling botanical garden. It was a beautiful day, full of strange and wonderful plants from all over the world. Maya was actually starting to enjoy herself, wandering down a quiet path lined with exotic flowers. She was so captivated by a vibrant blue orchid that she didn't realize she'd strayed far from the group. When she looked up, she was completely alone. A maze of green paths stretched in every direction. Panic began to set in. She called out, "Hello? Is anyone there?" But only the rustling leaves answered. Just as tears started to well up in her eyes, she heard a faint whimpering sound. Following the noise, she found a little boy, no older than 5, huddled behind a large fern. He was crying, his face tear-streaked and smudged with dirt. Maya knelt down. "Hey, are you lost?" she asked softly. The boy just shook his head and mumbled something she couldn't understand. It wasn't English. Maya tried again, speaking slowly. "It's okay, I'm lost too. We can find our way back together." But the boy just cried harder, looking more and more frightened. Then, Maya recognized a word he kept repeating. It was a word from her native language, the language of her accent. It meant mommy. A spark of understanding lit up inside her. She switched from English and began speaking to him in their shared tongue. "It's all right," she said, her voice now flowing with a familiar, comforting rhythm. "I understand. You're looking for your mommy. What's your name?" The little boy's eyes widened. He stopped crying and stared at her. He sniffled and whispered his name, Leo. For the first time since he'd been lost, someone understood him. Maya smiled and continued talking to him, her words a soothing balm. She asked him about his favorite animal, his favorite color, anything to keep him calm. He told her he was here with his mom and got distracted by a butterfly. As they talked, they heard voices in the distance. It was a search party of park rangers, calling out a name, but they were calling out in English. The boy, Leo, didn't respond. He just clung to Maya's hand. Maya realized they might walk right past them. Taking a deep breath, she gathered all her courage. She stood up tall and shouted in English, but with her full, undiluted accent. "Over here! We found him!" A moment later, 2 rangers appeared through the bushes, their faces etched with relief. One of them spoke into his radio. "We've got him." Shortly after, a frantic woman came running down the path, and it was Leo's mother. The reunion was a flurry of tears and hugs. The mother turned to Maya, gratitude shining in her eyes. Speaking in their shared language, she said, "Thank you. Thank you so much. He was so scared. He doesn't speak any English yet. We just moved here." One of the rangers put a hand on Maya's shoulder. "You did a great job," he said. "We were having a hard time communicating. Your language skills really saved the day." Walking back to the entrance, holding hands with Leo and his mom, Maya felt a warmth spread through her chest. Her accent wasn't a flaw. It wasn't something to be ashamed of. It was a part of her, a connection to her home. And today, it was a bridge that connected her to a scared little boy. and helped bring him back to his family. When she finally rejoined her class, the kids who used to tease her looked at her differently. They'd heard the story from the teacher. There were no more jokes, no more mimicry. Instead, there was a quiet respect. Maya realized her voice was her strength. It told a story of where she came from. And it had the power to comfort, to connect, and to help. From that day on, she never shrank again. She spoke up in class, shared stories from her homeland, and wore her accent like a badge of honor. Because our differences are not our weaknesses. They are the unique colors we use to paint the world. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Remember to be proud of who you are and what makes you unique. See you next time.